Previously on Impact Wrestling.
Trey, what happened? Did you do this? Did you do this? Who did this? Go! No, it's you.
Why don't you go ask TJP and Falaba? Because we heard they were pretty upset that you beat them a couple weeks ago.
If Gianna wanted an opportunity at the title, all she had to do was come and find me face to face and not stab me in the back.
Prime suspect. Have you not been paying attention? I don't jump people from behind so nobody can see.
Nothing to that? Why would I know anything about it? You have to be a prime suspect.
I'm a prime suspect. When people slip and fall, they get a little boo-boo on themselves. It's Ace Austin's fault.
Hey, come on. Hey, you know you did.
A rivalry is renewed here tonight. There's Eddie Edwards from behind. Eddie got caught with the lid of the garbage can. Eddie reversed it into a belly-to-belly. Face with the cross. Oh, right across the eyes. Oh, dropped toe hold by Ace Austin. And Ace goes over the table with a crossbody. Oh, a neck breaker. That's Madman Bolt. That's Madman Bolt. What is he doing? As Eddie Edwards goozled and a choke slam. There's the fold. Bolt was holding Eddie Edwards for Ace Austin's fold. Ace Austin with the assist from Madman Bolt picks up the win.
I'm putting it all together right now. Madman Fulton attacked Trey.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Make way. Make way. Crown a door in the dome. You want it, come and get it. Noble bloodline finish. Rule with an iron fist. This is how we do business. I go ballistic. This is our time to shine.
25 nights away from Slammiversary. Welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
The following is a knockouts contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Kiera Hogan from the Brick City, Tasha Steele.
Tasha Steele found her best friend in Kiera Hogan. That's what I'm really enjoying about Impact Wrestling this summer. Have you noticed that a lot of people are pairing up and partnering up? I mean, you've got Chris Bay and Johnny Swinger. They're looking for a third tag team partner tonight to face the Deaners and Willie Mack. And then you got Tasha Steele and Kiera Hogan. They've become fast friends.
Yeah, you and all your micro brawlers.
Micro Brawlers, you can get them right now, folks, at Shop It and the Rhino Micro Brawler. I wonder if we're getting Tasha Steele's Micro Brawler soon. Or a Kiera Hogan.
A 2-pack would be the best thing ever.
Tasha Steele and Kiera Hogan have been the thorn in the side of these two over the last number of weeks.
Her opponent accompanied to the ring by Havoc from Defiance, Nevaeh.
So Madison Rain last week, Nevaeh picked up an impressive victory over Kimberly. That was overshadowed by the antics at ringside of Tasha Steele and Kiera Hogan. What is it about Tasha and Kiera that continues to drive Nevaeh and Havoc batty?
Look, I think that Tasha and Kiera, they know who they are, they're confident in themselves and each other, and this newfound friendship that the two of them have developed. But I don't know that it's the best strategy trying to play games with Nevaeh and Havoc.
Havoc and Nevaeh, as we talked about in the past, have known each other for quite some time. They were tag team partners on the independent scene, and now Nevaeh has come here to Impact Wrestling. Again, another friendship, having somebody watch your back is Tasha Steele's. We can just lay out most of Tasha Steele's matches because she never stops. And Nevaeh's heard enough of Tasha Steele's.
Yeah, that may stop the trash talking from Tasha Steele, at least momentarily.
Maybe not. Back and forth, these two go. Tasha Steele and Nevaeh squaring off here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV, 25 nights away from Slammiversary in Madison Rain. As we went off the air last week, we saw, the news that at Slammiversary, a former world champion will return to Impact Wrestling. To your sources, can you tell us who it is?
Can I tell you? Yes, my sources have been so pinpoint accurate. Will I tell you? Not gonna happen. You've got to tune in. Join us July 18th to find out who is going to show up.
Kiera Hogan's still trying to recuperate here with Tasha Steelz on the outside. See if she's ready to go. Kiera has a secret for Tasha. You got Havoc on the other side of the ring, so Tasha should be, and Kiera, for that matter, should be cognizant of Havoc, the former Knockouts champion, on the other side of the ring. Nevaeh hasn't taken her eyes off of Tasha Steelz yet. Tasha ducks and goes low.
No, she hasn't, and Nevaeh also is keeping an eye on Kiera Hogan because after 15 years in professional wrestling as a tag team wrestler, Nevaeh knows her way around the ring and to watch what's going on.
Tasha Steelz, and Tasha delivered a massive running knee that took Nevaeh to the floor, down to the canvas, and Tasha Steelz is showing off strength here and some attitude. You have to love this in 2020 in Impact Wrestling. It takes attitude to succeed, and a kick right to the back of Nevaeh.
Tasha Steelz has been on fire since her debut here at Impact Wrestling, but I'm telling you, here tonight against Nevaeh, she's got her work cut out for her.
Nevaeh trying to fight from underneath here, trying to get back to a vertical base, and Tasha Steelz is keeping her at bay. Havoc's been kept at bay throughout this match. You saw Kiera Hogan, continue to pep talk and try to motivate Tasha Steelz, who connects with a third shot. Down goes Nevaeh. Tasha Steelz goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out at 2. Madison Rayne alludes to the fact that she knows who the former champion who will be returning at Slammiversary is, not spilling the beans, not letting anybody know who that is. And we all will have to just wait and watch and get ready. 25 nights away, folks. Slammiversary live pay-per-view, and there's Kiera Hogan. There's Kiera going to work, taking advantage with the referee distracted.
Look, I mean, there are two totally different schools of thought here with these two tag teams. Havoc knows that Nevaeh can handle herself. She's out here to even the numbers.
There's a cover by Tasha, hooks the leg, and Nevaeh kicks out.
Kiera and Tasha take a different approach. They work together, whether it's a tag team match or a singles match, and I can't fault them for it.
So a very long way to say that they mind cheating.
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
Nevaeh trying to get back to her feet here. Tasha Steelz firmly in control. Nevaeh starting to fight back. And down she goes. Tasha Steelz. Nevaeh. Two of the newest knockouts in all of Impact Wrestling. Throw them in with Kylie Ray, Kimberly, Deonna Purrazzo, and you've got the makings, Madison Rayne, and you've been a part of the knockouts for as long as the knockouts have been here, as Nevaeh continues to go to work. Is this the most lethal of all the knockouts? Over the years, what a kick there by Tasha Steelz. She goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg, Nevaeh down, and Nevaeh kicks out at 2.
Look, I've been saying it for weeks. This is quite possibly the most lethal group of women that has ever comprised the Knockouts division, and I'm so excited week in, week out to see what they're going to do next.
Tasha Steelz out of the corner with the neck breaker, floats over into the cover yet again, shoulders of Nevaeh down, and a kick out there. So all of these knockouts, not only do these 4 want to beat each other in tag team matches, but they're all jockeying for position, looking to climb the ladder to eventually earn an opportunity at the end of the steel post. Window of opportunity for Nevaeh is wide open. Nevaeh with an knee strike. We saw Nevaeh with a beautiful German suplex the last time she competed here. I wonder if she has any throws for Tasha Steelz this week. Bam! Big time drop kick there by Nevaeh. And Nevaeh looking to put away Tasha Steelz. Can she do so? Right here tonight.
This could have been just the shift in momentum that Nevaeh needed. Tasha Steelz going for the
There we go. There's the German suplex by Nevaeh. A smile across the wicked face of Havoc. There's the cover. Shoulders down. And Tasha Steelz somehow, someway kicks out at 2.
You've got to give credit to Tasha Steelz. I think I would have just stayed down after that German suplex.
And now, we've seen Nevaeh use this move in the past. And what's going on? Kiera Hogan's up
Kiera Hogan's going on. That's what's going on.
Stay down, Kiera.
Here comes Havoc. You can see her in the foreground. Tasha Steelz looking to steal one right here with the schoolgirl, and she got her. Tasha Steelz with a handful of tights and a victory.
Here is your winner,
is a professional wrestler, but took her eyes off the prize for just a second. Thanks to Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz earns the win.
That's what I'm saying. This Knockouts division is just so unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get week in and week out.
Impact Wrestling continues to make headlines. Last week, Deonna Purrazzo was a guest on Busted Open Radio. Her interview was interrupted by the Knockouts champion.
We started the show talking about this person from Impact Wrestling, somebody who's, you said, the virtuosa, somebody who's the pride of Milton, Jefferson Township, New Jersey, the one and only Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna, how are you this morning?
I'm very good. How are you?
We're good, and man, have you made your presence felt? Obviously, Impact Wrestling showing the vignettes of you, getting the wrestling fans excited about you making your debut, but you didn't wait for that, because obviously by watching the end of the show last week, and then again that backstage vignette last night, man, you are not waiting for anyone when it comes to Impact Wrestling.
No, I think the last time I talked to you guys, I just told you I was vying for an opportunity. I was ready to prove myself to the fans, to a company, to people who believed in me, and Impact does. Impact understands who I am and what my goals are, and I've just been able to shoot out right from the gate. So it's been really fun and exciting for me.
Deonna, shut right way and a wrong way to go about making a name for yourself, and you chose the wrong way. I might have been able to forgive you for attacking me on your debut night, but you've assaulted me now not once, but twice. And, I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a statement by going after the biggest dog in the yard. But in reality, seriously, all you've done is piss me off. And so the next time that we wrestle, I'm literally going to crush you. Do you understand me? Can you hear me?
What I can understand is the disrespect coming into my platform. Impact asked me to do an interview today, and you're jealous, and you want to come in and ruin something that had nothing to do with you, and that's disrespectful. And all I can say is that it's unbelievable, but I'm not surprised, because you are classless, and you cannot see that what you're doing is wrong. I have become the face of the Knockouts division, and I haven't even stepped in the ring yet, and that drives you crazy, and I get it, Jordan, but let's face reality. I attacked you twice, and I got you in my submission twice, and when we meet in the ring, whenever that day might be, look at me, hear me, understand that you lose your championship, and I will become the Knockouts champion.
Deonna, I will
give you a title match.
I'll give you a title match.
Interrupt all you want.
Anytime you want, I'll give you a title match, and then you can finally see what
you know what? I don't need to do
Knockouts
this.
champion.
I was giving my time. I was gracious enough to come on to Busted Open, and you ruined that. So have a great day, Tommy. Have a great day. I'm done.
Oh, Deonna's out.
Deonna, after you attacked Jordynne Grace 2 weeks in a row, the Knockout Champion has made it very clear that she wants to get her hands on you. What's your response to this?
Of course Jordynne Grace wants to get her hands on me. Someone of her temperament would want to fight, but I didn't come to Impact Wrestling to brawl, to fraternize with lower class people. I came to be a champion. And when the Knockouts Championship is on the line, that's when Jordynne Grace can meet me in the ring.
Hello, Miss Deonna. Normally I come and I welcome the new girls to the Knockouts division, but it seems you made yourself just like home. So unlike you, I'm not new and I've been around, so I think I have a piece of advice for you.
Listen, number 1, don't ever interrupt Virtuosa. Number 2, I don't need advice from someone like you. Like me, I don't need to be affiliated with your family or your drama.
My drama? Well, you want to know something? You can bring your little versatosa to the ring, and I'll bring my drama to the ring, okay?
Still to come tonight, Willie Mack teams with the Deaners to take on a team of Chris Bay, Johnny Swinger, and a partner of their choosing. Who will it be?
Also tonight, the Knockouts are in action when Taya Valkyrie goes one-on-one with Susie. Will Sue Young make an appearance?
Madman. Find out tonight.
We continue to follow the ongoing story of the 20-plus professional wrestling superstars released from their contracts 2 months ago. Reliable sources have just informed us that at least one former world champion will make his return to Impact Wrestling on Saturday, July 18th. More as this story develops.
Finally! On time, I hate late, Daddy. Yes, you made it. Perfect, get on in here. I'll tell you the plan, Daddy. What? What's the problem?
What do you mean, what's the problem? I should have known once I got
You're not afraid of Rizzax, are you? Come on,
I'm married. You know once I got a fax from you.
Just hold on, Swan. We got a lot more in common than you think. We're both part of legendary tag teams with Silly Willie Mizark, and we won't who was the better partner. We'll leave that up to the Mizarks. But listen, I got a huge opportunity. You'll make more money than you ever dreamed, okay? Big six-man tag team match, myself and Finesse. You've seen the Finesse and Bench Press Express were pretty hot, Daddy. Well, we need an extra man to go against the Deliverance. I mean, the Deaners.
Yo. First of all, I'm on the inactive list, all right? I'm still injured. I ain't getting in the ring for nobody right now.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
No. Second of all, Willie's my boy, homie. And a little bit of cheat.
You almost hold out the dry, Daddy.
I made a little bit of cheat talking, a little bit of swindling, and then...
There's nothing cheap about the swindling.
Hey, yo, that ain't gonna change my mind. I'm always with Willie. And wait till I tell him about what you just tried to do.
You're gonna stooge me off right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna stooge you, bro.
I knew you weren't one of the boys. Crap! Trizak! It's gotta be... Where's my Rolodex? Oh, yeah.
Here it is, moment that we have been waiting for. The moment that Bully Ray has been waiting for and anticipating ever since Bound for Glory, Phoenix, Arizona, when he was shocked by the revelation that his brother Devon was a part of Aces and Eights. Open Fight Night, JB, to me, this is the perfect platform for Bully Ray to issue the challenge because there's no denying the call-out. Devon's got to fight him right now.
Hey, he was shocked. Everyone was shocked when it was revealed that...
Shut it off!
Devon was part of Aces and Eights. Time to call him out.
First things first, I want to give a big shout out to all of our fans up there in the Northeast. Hope everybody's doing good. Stay hardcore. Stay strong. This one's for you. Now on to business. Devon, you piece of crap. Get out here. I want to kick your frickin' ass.
Bully Ray sitting on ready as the Sergeant of Arms of Aces and Eights, who professed his allegiance to the biker gang for having his back. And now, Devon, you've got to physically confront the man that stood by your side for 15 years. The man who shared 23 World Tag Team titles. You've got to face your brother, Bully Ray.
Oh, look, he's been waiting. He's been chomping at the bit all night for this moment, knowing he is going to call out Devon and get that opportunity. That's what Open Fight Night's all about. It's not about championships. It's about fights. And tonight, these two are going to lock horns. We're going to finally see this.
Devon coming out. Fight this is going to be, too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sense the trepidation as Devon tentatively makes his way up the steps. slowly removing the ring jacket and looking eye to eye, face to face with Bully Ray.
We've been waiting for this. And you know Bully Ray wants this so bad after so much anticipation, all night waiting for this. And we're
going to turn him loose here on Open Fight Night. But Devon has other ideas. Bully charges at him. Devon quickly drops out to the floor to avoid any kind of confrontation.
And think about what we heard from Sting earlier tonight. There's so much at stake here. This moment. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he called this earlier. He said tonight somebody's going through a table.
Weapon brought into play. Weapon of choice by Bully Ray. Oh, he's got plans for Devon, and they involve that table.
Let's go!
Slowly, Devon makes his way back up. Doesn't want to rush into anything here. How worried he is, having to face Bully Ray.
Is he signaling the troops there? What is this
about? Come on, it's Open Fight Night. You talked about it earlier. You talked about the numbers game.
How many are there?
That Aces and Eights brings, and you're right. Member after member coming down to the ringside area. And now all of a sudden, Devon's grown a set.
It's the gang mentality, and oh, look, he's got to change.
Yeah, fortunately, Bully with the signature steel chain, trying to hold off Aces and Eights as this biker gang has circled around him. JP, you're right, they've got him outnumbered. It's got to be 10 of them in there.
9, 10 of them in the ring right now. And
oh, yeah. No. Impact Zone rises to their feet as Bully Ray's got backup. The charge, the cavalry is led by Sting. And I see Kurt Angle, I see Chavo, I see Hernandez, James Storm, and oh my God, all hell's broken loose.
And Mike, they're not just fighting in the ring, they're spilling out to the floor. There's 10 Aces and Eights, look to be about 8 from the Impact roster going at it around ringside right now.
Now he's got him. Bodies flying everywhere. But Bully has Devon. That table's got your name on it, Devon. And here we go. What a shot by the Bully.
What a statement Bully Ray would make to not only Impact Wrestling, but to the Aces and Eights if he were to put Devon through a table. Devon of all people.
Impact Zone crowd roars their approval. Waiting for Bully Ray to do it. Oh, from behind, Aces and Eights, one of the members comes in to save Devon.
Not just one of the members, one of the biggest members. Look at the size of this guy.
Battle continues. Fights. Wait, Joseph Park? Oh, he has been begging to get at Aces and Eights for everything that they did to him, for all those weeks that he was being held hostage.
Oh, just right there, a shot to the stomach. And, you know, he's not a trained wrestler. He's getting in the ring. Probably shouldn't be in there, Mike. Especially the guy the size of this guy.
And now Joseph Park paying the price. Oh my God! Whoa! I know that guy.
Well, that's a big man with an even bigger reputation.
Look out! An enforcer for some of the biggest names in the business, unmasked as a member of Aces and Eights. And Joseph Park just slammed right through the table.
It's literally blowing my mind. Not only blowing my mind, frustrating me to no end. Watching everyone in the locker room drool over Ken Shamrock. like some kind of mystical legend because he rolled around on a mat with a guy in a kung fu outfit named Roy Gracie. Boys. Whatever. The shine has come off of that. At least for me, I don't get the hype. I don't know why they're throwing all this money at him for this, I don't know, kung fu fighting. Look at what we're doing in the ring, Josh. We are literally the two best wrestlers in this entire company. People should be shining our boots and kissing our asses to more money, more titles, bigger matches. But no. Let's all huddle around the iPad, right? And kiss Ken Shamrock's ass and let North literally be the best on the damn show and get no love or attention. It's blowing my damn mind. And I'm telling you, Josh, I could keep rambling about this on and on and on and on and on, and I just keep getting more mad thinking about that dumbass Ken Shamrock face with his stupid ass cauliflower ears, and I'm just thinking, what? You're not with me on this?
Hey, dumbass.
Yep.
You think what I did was easy? You think coming here and competing is easy? None of it's easy.
Ken?
That's what makes champions. Shut up. Shut up.
Enough out of you.
Listen
You
to
wanna
me.
fight,
I
Ken?
beat your ass.
You want to fight? Don't look at him. I'm dressed. I'm ready.
All right, little headgear boy. You want me to break your legs and snap your neck? I'm your Huckleberry. Tonight, I'll be happy to squash your melon.
All right. So we come tonight, Willie Mack teams with the Deaners to take on Chris Bay, Johnny Swinger, and will they find a third partner?
Also in Knockouts action tonight, Taya Valkyrie will go one-on-one with Susie.
And later tonight, Bagman Fulton, who's aligned himself with Ace Austin, goes one-on-one with Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards seeks retribution tonight.
But up next, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo makes her Impact Wrestling on Access TV debut against Alicia.
I'm starting to believe that people are not taking me serious as the world champion. When I played in the NFL, when a guy would make the Pro Bowl, we would shower him with gifts. And me winning this title is kind of like I made the Pro Bowl. So you guys all should shower on me with gifts because I'm the real world champion. I'm
Fake world champion. Fake world champ. Over there. Fake world champion. If you are the real world champ, then I have a top 10 hit on the billboards. Check it out. Look, listen. You're not a real champion, and everyone can see that you're not a real champion. Even though I'm blind, that includes me.
You know what, kid? You just earned yourself a world title opportunity. And next week, when I send you to the hospital, maybe then you'll realize who the real world champion is.
So next week I can be the fake world champ. I can be the fake world champ.
Even Crazy Steve can see that Moose is not the real world champion.
What does Crazy Steve know?
Introducing first, from Hackettstown, New Jersey, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
So making her Impact Wrestling on Access TV in-ring debut here tonight, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo came to Impact Wrestling with a lot of buzz, and now it's time to see what Deonna can do inside the ring. She's already gotten to the Knockouts champion twice. We'll talk all about that and more for Deonna Purrazzo's debut match right now.
Her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Alicia Edwards.
So Alicia Edwards isn't too impressed with Deonna Purrazzo, interrupted Deonna's interview earlier with Gia Miller. Now we have these two going one-on-one here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Madison Rain, what's your scouting report for Deonna's first match against Alicia Edwards?
Okay, Alicia Edwards may not be impressed by Deonna Purrazzo. Do you know what I'm not impressed with? Alicia Edwards' inability to say virtuosa. She's the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo, and I think after this match, Alicia Edwards will never forget the name.
Deonna Purrazzo was looking for the arm of Alicia Edwards and spins free. That is the signature move of Deonna Purrazzo, the arm bar. And nice takedown there by Alicia Edwards as Deonna tries to get her guard up. Madison, you've known Deonna for quite some time. She actually tweeted, oh, nice move there by Deonna. Floats over into a submission hold, and this match may be over before it gets started. Alicia trying to roll through, and Alicia makes it to the bottom ropes. Back to what Deonna tweeted. She kind of credited you for being here at Impact Wrestling. What's your take on Deonna?
Well, I think that more young talent like Deonna should credit me for a lot of things. Look, I've known Deonna Purrazzo since she was a teenager. I met her when she was 19 years old, and I have watched her change and evolve into what we're seeing now, and it's one of the most technically sound women in all of professional wrestling.
Deonna Purrazzo has certainly made an impact since arriving here, going after the Knockouts champ Jordan Grace on a couple of occasions, putting the armbar on. Oh, look at this. Nice move here. Alicia's got to watch her shoulders there on the mat. Deonna Purrazzo looking to weaken up the ligaments in the arm and in the shoulder of Alicia Edwards to ultimately lock on the armbar and see if she can earn a submission victory. You know, all eyes are on this match right now in the Knockouts division. Deonna and Jordan got into it on Busted Open Radio. There's a cover by Deonna, hooks the leg and a kick. Do you like the attitude of Deonna? She's coming in here and going right after the Knockouts championship.
I like of her career, and she was quiet and meek and humble. And look, it didn't get her very far. So she's changed her outlook. She's changed her attitude. And I think that it's going to work phenomenally for her here at Impact Wrestling. I think that we see gold around the waist of Deonna Purrazzo by the end of summer.
Interesting commentary from Madison Rain with the of Deonna Purrazzo, and Alicia Edwards is in a world of trouble. See that chop from Deonna, caught her right in the throat a couple of seconds ago as Alicia Edwards goes into the buckle and gets the boot into the midsection of Deonna Purrazzo. There's a boot to the side of the head, and Alicia Edwards trying to build some momentum. Can she defeat Deonna Purrazzo? Slow down this buzz that we've been hearing about as Alicia Edwards is starting to light up Deonna here. Oh, and caught her right in the midsection. Deonna Purrazzo now off the ropes. Deonna with a running knee catches Alicia Edwards. Side leg sweep from Deonna Purrazzo, and she floats over. Now has the arm, and Alicia Edwards taps out immediately. A tap-out victory for Deonna Purrazzo.
Here's your winner, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
So Madison Rain, you said that Deonna Purrazzo is Knockouts champion by the end of summer. As summer just gets started here, how impressive was that victory for Deonna?
I mean, I think this proved the point that Deonna came here to.
There's the Knockouts champion. There's Jordan Grace. And Deonna Purrazzo is retreating. Deonna says, not tonight.
On my time, my time, baby. No, not on your time. My time. I'm the champ. Get your ass in here right now.
And Deonna Purrazzo, clearly she's holding the cards and calling the shots in this rivalry with the Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace. A tap-out victory tonight for Deonna Purrazzo.
Listen, Daddy, me and the kid, we need a partner, okay? And you'd be perfect. It's more money than you'd ever make on the Outlaws. You could probably get some better clothes, too. And we gotta work the mask gimmick. The Rizats like to see the face, Daddy. But just think about it. I don't need an answer right now, because I can see it. The big spotlight shining down on the Swingman, Bay, Suicide, the greatest three-man tag team in the history of Impact Wrestling. What do you think about... What? He disappeared on me. Chris out this damn Outlaws. Gotta get somebody. Find somebody. Oh, I always got another plan.
Johnny Swinger always has a plan. Still to come tonight, Eddie Edwards goes one-on-one with Madman Fulton. Can Eddie avenge what happened last week against Ace Austin and their street fight?
But up next, Ken Shamrock goes one-on-one with Josh Alexander.
All right, listen, Big Daddy. The Swingman's running out of time. Me and the kid need a partner tonight, and you could be the heater, Daddy. It's a big payday. You like money, don't you? I love money and I hate late, so make sure you're on time. You gotta put the wood to that silly Willie Mizark for us, and we'll take care of the rest. What do you say, Big Daddy?
Relax, bro. I'll be your partner. Perfect. Whoa, fine. Pero, if you could beat me in an arm wrestling match.
Arm wrestling match? Right here? I'm not even warmed up. Usually I do some French presses or something, but, well, I'll tell you what, I promised that kid. I'm the veteran, I gotta take care of him, so if that's what it takes, then... Rick Root told me it's all about techniques. I remember.
It's on your call.
Easy, big man. No ref. No ref. Watch my thumb, all right? Stay off my thumb. Stay off my thumb. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Relax. I got you a little constellation punch.
You broke my swing. I mean wing.
I'm checking constellation punch right here. Wait, you gotta catch it.
What is it? A Rhino micro brawler?
Best I can do.
Where's a swingman micro brawler? I don't get any residuals for... Well, I could put this on the gimmick table. Some Mizark will give me $10 for it. There's a... Oh, Ty! Oh, Jesus, I'm having the worst day. How'd you like to make a quick buck? No, it's not what you think. All you gotta do is bunk up with the Swingman and Chris Bay for a big match against Silly Willie and Deliverance. What a great idea! Can you believe that? It'd be the first time a woman wrestles a guy. It could be your big break. What do you think about that?
Listen.
You wanna think about that?
If I was going to partner with anybody, it certainly wouldn't be you, and especially in this disgusting outfit, okay? I am looking for Bravo. Have you seen Bravo?
No, but I love Dino.
Bravo!
Wait, you find Dino, tell him I got a big payday for him, Daddy. God. Arm wrestling again.
Poor Swinger, he can't find a partner.
Why don't you be on their team?
No.
The world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, all set for action right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for...
Wait. It's supposed to be Alexander versus Ken Shamrock. Mind.
Josh Alexander's beating Ken Shamrock with his headgear. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Shamrock ignited, and Ken Shamrock is battling both the World Tag Team Champions. The numbers advantage, not in the... Well, now the numbers advantage. Well, there's Ken Shamrock. He is the world's most dangerous man. Madison, right? I don't know if he can survive this attack, though. These two men. And now the ankle lock from Josh Alexander. Ethan Page now, stomping on Ken Shamrock. They didn't want a match tonight.
Get him, Josh.
Ken Shamrock is completely knocked out. This is a calculated attack by the North. How smart are the World Tag Team Champions?
I don't know about smart. They clearly, Josh Alexander did not want a one-on-one match. More! With the world's most dangerous man. And you have to wonder if Ethan Page orchestrated this attack. Nonetheless, Shamrock, the future Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer, is down. He's out. We need a doctor. Ken Shamrock's down and not moving. We need somebody to get out here. The legend is down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Impact Wrestling, where moments ago it was scheduled to be Ken Shamrock one-on-one with Josh Alexander, and Alexander and Ethan Page would strike a attack from behind, a blindsided assault from the north to Ken Shamrock, and the World Tag Team Champions left the UFC and future Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer knocked out cold. We'll keep you updated on Ken Shamrock's condition, folks, throughout the night as we get ready for this Knockouts matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following knockout contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Slamtown, Fire Dumpling.
Taya Valkyrie accompanied to the ring by Johnny Bravo was a little harsh. Taya couldn't find Bravo throughout the night. Where's he been?
Oh, he's got his little devil dog there. Maybe he's been...
He's been hanging out with the demon assassin. That's what you're trying to say?
What my sources are telling me.
Taya Valkyrie looking for Bravo, and now she's looking for action, looking for a victory. Once upon a time, Taya Valkyrie, the longest reigning knockouts champion in Impact Wrestling history. And Taya's looking to get back in the championship picture. This week on Impact Wrestling against one of the strangest knockouts in the history of Impact Wrestling. And that's saying an awful lot.
Her opponent is Susie!
I just get the creeps every time, down my spine. You can see the hair on my arms standing up with the arrival of Susie. You talk about strange.
She's incredibly strange. Who is she waving at? She gets that from her friend Kylie.
Well, maybe Susie is waving to. Maybe she sees people. Maybe she sees things that we don't see. Susie is Sue Young, and Kylie Ray, who's best friends with Susie. Many people believe that Susie has never introduced Kylie to Sue Young, if you can follow that story.
No, I don't think that Kylie Ray has any idea that Susie is Sue Young, but week after week, I'm putting pieces together. I just figured it out.
Oh yeah, what's that, Sherlock Holmes?
Susie's waving to all of your friends.
Knockouts action here. Taya Valkyrie one-on-one with the strange and bizarre Susie. Susie, does she know that she's about to start a match here? Let's listen to see what these two have to say.
What are you gonna say, huh? Gonna do anything about it?
And Taya Valkyrie's starting to go to work here on Susie. Taya doesn't look all that impressed.
I see Taya making short work of Susie here tonight. I don't see this match going very long.
Johnny Bravo watching on the outside. Bravo has been the lackey, the stooge, whatever you want to call him, of Taya Valkyrie for quite some time. There's a schoolgirl out of the buckle. Kick out at two. We saw Tasha Steele use that move earlier to pick up a victory over Nevaeh. Nice side headlock takedown there by Susie. Some vibrant colors right now inside the Impact Wrestling ring. You know, Taya Valkyrie, she's got her own clothing line. Did you know that?
She does. It's super comfy. It's super trendy. Of course I know that. Taya and I are friends.
There's the cover.
Friends with everybody.
By Susie, and a kick out there by Taya Valkyrie. And Bravo continues to wear the earmuffs on the outside. I wonder if you can see Taya Valkyrie. Oh, and Susie goes head first into the buckle. Look at this throw by Taya Valkyrie to Susie. And you mentioned quick work. This one may be over. Taya Valkyrie crawls into the cover, takes her time, hooks both legs, and
with the non-traditional cover that the match isn't over.
Taya Valkyrie, as I mentioned, the longest reigning Knockouts champion in Impact Wrestling history. She holds that distinction. You look at some of the past Knockouts champions and Taya's top of list. I mean, you have the likes of the Hall of Famer Gail Kim and so many others, Madison. And look at Johnny, look at Bravo on the outside going to work, and Bravo talking trash to Susie. And Taya with the boot. And yes, Madison Rain, you yourself, a former 5-time Knockouts champion here in Impact Wrestling.
Took you long enough. I have a question. If Bravo gets fired because he's not doing a very good job at being Taya's whatever he is, do you think anybody else will apply for the position of Taya Valkyrie's lackey?
I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there that might want to be the lackey of Taya Valkyrie. You can be here on Impact Wrestling each and every Tuesday night on Access TV. You can make her lunch. All sorts of fun stuff.
Maybe we should host a tryout.
That would be an interesting tryout. As Bravo watches on as Susie down in the corner. Taya Valkyrie has been downright dominant throughout this match. Bam! Big boot to the back there by Taya Valkyrie. We talked about it earlier, Madison Rain, what we saw last week. A former champion will return to Impact Wrestling at Slammiversary in 25 nights. The wrestling world is abuzz with these videos that we've seen, these clips that we've seen, and some of the names and faces. How about last week when EC3's music played after Moose successfully retained his TNA World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah, Moose, our champion, our TNA World Heavyweight Champion. You hardly ever see him rattled inside the arena, and when he heard EC3's music last week, that's exactly what he was.
Taya Valkyrie setting up for a submission hold here on Susie, and Taya Valkyrie in control, folks. Susie has been in trouble since the opening bell, and Taya, great shot there and a great grip, tight grip right underneath the chin of Susie. Madison, that's a legal hold right there because she's not blocking her neck or going after her oxygen.
I know, Josh, it's not my first day.
I was asking.
I know it's a legal hold. Yes, it's a legal hold. I believe what we're seeing right now is Taya Valkyrie just making an example out of Susie.
Susie makes it to the bottom rope, and she will be forced to break the hold, and Taya has a bit of a death stare for our official here. Susie's in a bad way, but you can't keep your eyes or take your eyes off of Susie. Well, let's see some of this conversation.
You want me to tell him the rules? I'm a referee. I can tell you the rules.
What is it, Susie? Huh?
Hey, come on. Off the rope. Let's go. Come on. One.
She's having a good time inside the ring here this week on Impact Wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. She's simply toying with Susie, but maybe a little too long
Back
here.
elbow there by Susie. Remember the last time Taya Valkyrie was in the ring, she tapped out to Jordan Grace. Taya wants to avenge that defeat here tonight. That's bad, says Susie. Susie goes low, and Susie, a little Ragnarana into the corner of Taya Valkyrie's head. Susie building something here. There's the cover by Susie, and Taya Valkyrie kicks out at 2.
It seems as though Susie is channeling Sue Young.
Imagine like a hybrid of Sue Young and Susie. What a clothesline there from Taya Valkyrie. You think there's a third personality inside that head?
And a fourth and a fifth and a 15th? Sure.
Taya Valkyrie confident after the near fall from Susie. There's a cover, nonchalant by Taya, takes her time, and Susie stays alive at 2. Knockouts action here, ladies and gentlemen, on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Immediately following Impact tonight, it's Impact in 60. We'll take a look at Aces and Eights, some of the memorable matches from the members of Aces and Eights, including Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy. Put a knee there by Taya Valkyrie, and after that flurry, Madison Rain, from Susie, she may need to channel more and more Sue Young.
I have to wonder at this point how frustrated Taya Valkyrie is getting that this match is still going on.
Yeah, Taya Valkyrie has not been able to put away Susie just yet, looking for a move in the corner, and Susie avoids disaster. Taya misses with the clothesline, and Susie comes back with a chop and a palm strike. More Sue Young being channeled by Susie. That is pressed. Susie, and Taya Valkyrie needs to cover up as Susie's going to town. Jackknife cover here by Susie, shoulders down, and Taya pops free at 2. Would you consider it an upset if Susie beats Taya?
Absolutely. Wouldn't everybody?
I think so. It may be a monumental upset. It may happen here. Johnny Bravo checking in on Taya Valkyrie. Here comes Susie. Oh!
I think, to be fair here, Taya Valkyrie's got a lot on her mind. She's a lot that's preoccupying her right now.
Taya Valkyrie slips through the ropes, and Taya now looking to take advantage, looking to seize control, rolls through. Susie misses. Oh! And Taya Valkyrie
tying up Susie here.
Taya looking for a submission hold here. Oh no, not a submission hold, but a curb stomp.
Nope, that could be it. Good night, Susie.
Here's a cover by Taya. Hooks the outside leg, shoulders down, and Susie somehow stays alive at 2. Taya Valkyrie on the outside, and frustration starting to build in here by Taya. What's that like, Madison, when you can't beat an opponent, when you keep trying and they keep staying alive?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Great points. Johnny Bravo, he's trying to instruct Taya Valkyrie a little road to Valhalla, and no, Susie rolls through, shoulders down, has her here, and a kick out.
Impressive outing here by Susie tonight. Well, maybe not so much there, but She's been holding her own against the former longest reigning Knockouts champion.
Oh, not for long. There's the road to Valhalla by Taya Valkyrie. That time it connects, and Taya secures the win.
Here's your winner, Taya Valkyrie.
So Taya Valkyrie avenges the defeat, the tap-out defeat in the hands of Jordan Grace with a victory here against Susie, and Susie may need to find those different personalities inside her mind as Taya secures the win and continues the trash talking. Let's listen in.
I'm Taya. Hi. I'm Susie. Come on, girl. Nobody's buying that crap. It's actually embarrassing to me that you're even in the ring with me right now. I'm embarrassed. Where's your little friend? That's hiding in there. Come on, huh, Susie? What is it, Susie? Huh? I see nothing.
There's Kylie Ray! There's Kylie Ray! Susie's friend Kylie has seen enough of this abuse from Taya Valkyrie.
Smiley Kylie is not smiling right now.
Kylie ducks the line, and Kylie Ray lights up Taya Valkyrie with a super kick. Down goes the former Knockouts champion. And Kylie Ray and Susie will hold the ring.
Stay out of your business.
Kylie checking on her fallen friend. What a scene here tonight.
Kylie clearly doesn't take kindly to people picking on her friends.
Madison Rain, we've been saying it throughout this night. Battle lines have been drawn in Impact Wrestling. Friendships, allies, enemies, and more on the road to Slammiversary. Taya Valkyrie's losing. Taya wants more. Bravo, better get her out of here. Taya picked up the win, but the headline here, folks, is that Kylie Ray connected with a super kick and floored the former Knockouts champion.
Kylie Ray continues to make waves here at Impact Wrestling.
Standing by with more is our broadcast colleague, Jimmy Jacobs.
I am standing outside the locker room with Madman Fulton to try to get a word in about his new alliance with Ace Austin. Fulton, last week we saw you align yourself with Ace Austin, and I think
You called? Are you here to talk to him? Because that's not how this works. You're going to have to talk to me, Jimmy. What is it?
I think we all know how you benefit by this alliance with Madman Fulton, but I want to know what Fulton thinks of this alliance.
If I were you, I would worry less about what Fulton thinks and more about what he's going to do, what we're going to do, okay? When he was with OVE, he didn't have the best of luck, but I'm the kind of guy that makes my own luck, all right? He clearly wasn't the weak link in OVE. He wasn't the problem, all right? He's got the most potential out of, well, almost everybody on this roster, okay? What this is about success. This is about nothing more than Ace Austin becoming the youngest Impact World Champion of all time.
We continue to follow the ongoing story of the 20-plus professional wrestling superstars released from their contracts 2 months ago. Reliable sources have just informed us that at least one former world champion will make his return to Impact Wrestling on Saturday, July 18th. More as this story develops.
Where's all some weird stuff, man? Hey, kid, are you ready? You ready for the big one? Did you drink a muscle shake? Yeah, sure. Got abs like Root, Daddy. Yeah. All right, we're going to tear it up. Where's the muscle? I told you, I promised if a swingman delivers. I got my original pick. He's got it all. He's been all over the world. He's got all kinds of hot moves, more than I do, if you can believe that. His name, Raju. Get on in here, kid. I love it when a plan comes together. Rohit? Yeah. Why?
Look, I don't want to be here either. It's part of this deal. So be a used car. This is part of it, okay?
A used car? What does that have to do with anything?
Times are hard for me, okay? Can we do this?
Bro, wait a minute. Bro, what? Bro, I'm leaving. Wait, you got heat with him. What What are you on, trans or something? Hold on, kid. We got a plan, don't worry about it.
I'm not sure how this makeshift team's gonna have any success.
Well, any team led by Johnny Swinger is bound to be successful.
We're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a six-man tag team contest. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, making their way to the ring, Chris Bay.
Well, Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay are, I don't know, friends adjacent, and clearly Rohit wasn't the athlete they were looking for. Maybe Rohit was certainly not number one on the draft pick list.
Maybe not number one on Swinger's draft pick list, but I mean, this team has all the potential in the world here tonight.
Okay, well, we'll see if this, I don't know, you call them an all-star team of Chris Bay, Johnny Swinger, and Rohit can defeat this team.
Their opponents first, from the Diener compound, Cody and cousin Jake, the Dieners.
Cody Diener recently returned from quarantine in Canada. Happy to be back with cousin Jake and their new buddy, the X Division champion.
Their tag team partner from South Central Los Angeles, California, the X Division champion, Willie Mack.
Social media, Madison Rain was buzzing over the recent videos we've seen from the Dieners and Willie Mack sitting on the park bench just having fun at the expense of Chris Bay and Johnny Swinger, and maybe they'll have something to say about Rohit. Maybe they'll have something to say about you the next time those three get together.
Maybe, and look, Josh, speaking of buzzing, Cody Diener's got a beard in his hand. That's how you get ready for a wrestling match.
That's how you get ready for a fight. Cody Diener drinking some beers, Willie Mack in there, the X Division champion. There is a lot of attitude and a lot of ego in the ring right now. We'll see which team will have success. Johnny Swinger along with Chris Bay and Rohit against the Dieners and Willie Mack. Six-man tag team action here this week on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. And it looks like Rohit's going to get the start for his team. And Cody Diener. Oh, that's what
My thoughts exactly.
You think the Dieners
stink? Yes, I think they probably stink. And you know what? Why aren't you talking about what a makeshift team we're seeing here between the Dieners and Willie Mack?
Well, yeah, but they're friends. They get along very well. They're friends inside and outside of the ring, and I think that goes a long way. And we'll see if that translates to success for the Dieners and the X Division champion, Willie Mack. And you were talking about Rohit and his opportunities. He throws temper tantrums in the ring every time he loses. We may see one here tonight.
He's frustrated. He just needs to learn how to
see if the swingman, Johnny Swinger, can lead Rohit to success. Cody Diener and big cousin Jake in there right now. Big Nasty and Rohit stuck in the middle of these two. This is teamwork. Oh!
This is illegal. They're all in the ring.
Willie Mack, the legal man right now, standing moonsault by big Willie Mack. Goes into the cover, hooks the leg, and Rohit able to kick out at two.
You know, just when Willie Mack was starting to grow on me, just as I was thinking about becoming a fan of Willie Mack, he aligns himself with these two country music video rejects.
I'd love to see the Dieners in a country music video. And let me get this straight, you were thinking about being a Willie Mack fan?
Yes.
Gotcha. And a tag made. Here comes Willie Mack. He's had issues with Chris Bay. There's no doubt about it. Bay has been looking to get the X Division championship, and he's used Johnny Swinger as a pawn. And Swinger and Bay having a conversation right now.
He's not using Johnny Swinger as a pawn. He's just not ready.
That's the clothesline. There's a big shot by cousin Jake and Willie Mack and the Dieners again working together. And Johnny Swinger's in jail on the other side of the ring in the corner of Willie Mack and the Dieners. And here we go, a melee starting to break down between everyone in the ring right now. You've got all six athletes in there. Here we go, Willie and the Dieners taking out the trash on Impact Wrestling in six-man tag team action. And it continues right after this on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Rohit Raju, who's in the ring right now, Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay, and look at Swinger and Bay take advantage of Cody Deaner.
Well, hold on a second. See, I knew you were going to go there. Why haven't you made the same comments when the Deaners and Willie Mack had Rohit in their corner or Johnny Swinger in their corner?
You make a valid point. Oh, big kick there by Rohit, and Rohit falls the cover, hooks the inside leg, and Cody Deaner escapes at 2. So you're accusing me of being a bit of a homer, but I call it like I see it. Rohit had the referee's attention, and Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay were going to work. You know Johnny Swinger's always talking about what he carries around in his fanny pack.
What did you say that I'm calling you?
A bit of a homer. Oh! Nice back suplex there by Chris Bay, floats over, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out by Cody Deaner. Cody needs to make a tag to get either Big Jake or Willie Mack, the X Division champion, back into this match. Main event.
Cody Deaner may have a little bit of ring rust on him.
Main event still to come here. Well, you know Cody Deaner was keeping training in quarantine. You saw him in Canada doing a bit of offense. Puts Cody Deaner on the second rope. Bay with a quick little slide there, and here comes Chris Bay. That was electrifying.
And he knows it. Look at him. I love Chris Bay. I can't wait to see him as X Division champion.
Cover hooks one leg, great minds the other, and a kick out there by Cody Deaner. Chris Bay with lovely opportunity to challenge for the X Division Championship and perhaps can earn that opportunity if his team, this team of Bay, Swinger, and Rohit, can pick up the victory. Rohit's become like the new standby wrestler, hasn't he? He's always ready to go, always looking for those opportunities.
Oh. And those are qualities of a star. Always ready to go.
Oh, Johnny Swinger now in there, and Swinger firing away on Cody Deaner. You know, if Johnny Swinger had Twitter, I bet he would love to see what everybody says about him each and every week on social media. People seem to love Johnny Swinger. I don't get it.
Let me tell you what people were loving last week on social media. The idea of a Johnny Swinger, Madison Rain Special Edition Locker Room Talk Micro Brawler set.
Very interesting. Maybe the folks at ShopImpact.com can make that happen. And Swinger with a nerve hold here on Cody Deaner. Swinger, who spent all day, all afternoon, all evening looking for a third partner for himself. And Chris Bay, and there's a shot from Rohit. So Rohit paying dividends early for his team. Swinger goes to the eyes of Cody Deaner. And Johnny Swinger with a cheap shot there. Another... Punching is illegal, is it not? He punched somebody in the face.
You know, I love this. I think Johnny Swinger may be one of the most underrated stars here at Impact Wrestling. We talk about how innovative the offense is of the X Division, how incredible the knockouts are. How innovative is Johnny Swinger?
Well, Cody Deaner looking for a slam here, and Chris Bay slips out the back. Johnny Swinger's offense comes from the late 80s, early 90s. I don't know if it's innovative.
Well, you know what's brand new? Looks like his new swinglet he's wearing here tonight is brand new. Looks good.
Cody Deaner in the camouflage trying to escape the hold of Chris Bay, who ducks the line. Chris Bay keeps on moving quickly. Here comes Jake. He's going to try to slow down Bay. Down goes Johnny Swinger, and now finally Chris Bay down, as is Rohit. Big Cousin Jake, big nasty in there. Huge upside for Cousin Jake in his career. Here he comes again and takes it to Rohit. Look at the size of Cousin Jake.
I mean, again, is Big Nasty something that he enjoys you calling him? Is that, like...
Look, it's on his ring attire. Big Nasty.
Of course it is.
There's the tag to Willie Mack. And the X Division champion up top now. There's Rohit. Again, for the second time in this match, Rohit has made a difference. Look at this. Look at this powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb by Cousin Jake. Johnny Swinger looking for his signature swinging neck breaker. Here comes Cody Deaner. Cody Deaner looking for a little DDT. Time to give her. Swinger goes down. Here comes Rohit. The action fast and furious. Cody Deaner catches a knee. And Rohit comes flying over the flatliner.
Is this referee gonna do anything?
Willie Mack ducks the line. I'm loving this action. Willie Mack drops Rohit. Bodies flying everywhere. Chris Bay with a pinning opportunity. Hands locked in. Bay nearly pinned the X Division champion. Madison Rain, who's legal right now?
Ask the referee. See if he knows.
Swinger, excuse me. Stunner by for his team. Do you think Chris Bay earned himself an X Division championship match tonight?
I'm not sure what we just saw, but one thing I am sure of is yes, Chris Bay should be next in line to challenge and then defeat Willie Mack and become X Division champion.
Look at this, legend. Old Frugal McDougal, D'Lo Brown, booking our 5-hour layover, probably not making any scum merchandise for us, are ya? Aces and eights to Computer Geek. What happened to you, man?
Look, dog, I'm just doing my job.
Don't call him dog, nothing. Impact logo everywhere he goes. He's a sellout.
Respeto. Uy, mga tanga. You think you're tough guys, huh? Reno scum?
Why don't you guys let McDougal grade his papers in peace, huh? Okay? School's a bummer. Let him have a great summer.
You accuse us of beating up Trey. Your accusations is false.
Yeah, I would have expected two clean-cut, very respectable gentlemen like yourselves to handle things a little bit more straight up. So instead of talking about 2-on-1s or who does what behind, why don't we do something 2-on-2?
Yeah, base to base.
Yep, mohawk to mohawk.
Mm-hmm. Hey, why don't you guys settle down, drink a glass of milk. It's good for your teeth. And next week, you can find out minding your own damn business is good for your teeth, too.
All right. We'll find out.
Yeah, you're gonna find out real quick.
You're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out.
So it looks like next week we're going to get TJP and nations flying all over the place. I love this state of Impact Wrestling, and it's official. Jordan Grace has told Impact Management that she will indeed defend her Knockouts Championship against Deonna Purrazzo live Saturday, July 18th at Slammiversary.
Actually, I think you can go ahead and say that it's official. At Slammiversary, Deonna Purrazzo becomes Impact Knockouts champion. I hope there are medics standing by because Jordan may leave with a broken arm.
Also next week, Kiera Hogan, along with her good friend Tasha Steeles, will face Havoc, and Havoc will have Nevaeh by her side. Also next week, Moose will defend his... Well, he's not even a champion. It's a problem.
Moose will defend his TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
He'll do so against the TNA original in Crazy Steve, but Moose isn't a champion. Moose didn't win a championship. He picked a prop off of a...
Where is he? Go tell him.
Tell him. I'm not going to tell him. It's Moose versus Crazy Steve next week for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, but our main event, ladies and gentlemen, happens right now on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. And what a main event awaits us here this evening on Impact Wrestling. Lots to talk about with this man and his new relationship with Ace Austin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the Impact Wrestling Feature Contest. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Ace Austin from Dayton, Ohio,
Madman Fulton popped up on the apron last week like a monster emerging from the sea to show his new relationship, his new friendship with Ace Austin, as Ace was able to defeat Eddie Edwards thanks to the assist from this colossal Madman Fulton. Can Eddie Edwards get his retribution? It's our main event. Madman Fulton going one-on-one with the former Impact Wrestling World Champion. One of 4 men who will challenge for the championship in 25 nights at Slammiversary. Will Eddie Edwards get to Slammiversary 100%? We're about to find out next. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. It's time for our main event.
The opponent in this match is from Boston, Massachusetts,
Eddie Edwards, former Impact Wrestling World Champion. He will be challenging for the championship at Slammiversary, along with Ace Austin, Michael Elgin, and Trey in an elimination match for the world title against the champion, Tessa Blanchard. Last week, Madman Fulton shocked the world, aligning himself with Ace Austin, revealing that he was the one who attacked Trey on multiple occasions, but it's Ace Austin who's pulling all the strings.
Yeah, I mean, is Madman Fulton frustrated from what happened with the fallout with OVE? Why is he doing what he's doing here with Ace Austin? And also my question, why is Eddie Edwards body week after week when we are literally days away from Slammiversary?
I think the second question can be answered first. Eddie Edwards will go into battle any night of the week. Eddie Edwards loves a good fight. Smart or not, perhaps indifferent to that, Eddie Edwards just wants to go into battle each and every week on Impact Wrestling, and he wants some revenge on Madman Fulton. Eddie Edwards was defeated by Ace Austin in that street fight, thanks to Madman Fulton. Edwards with a side headlock here on Fulton, but it's a great question because we are just 25 nights away from Slammiversary, where Eddie Edwards will challenge for the Impact Wrestling World Championship. Look at the size of Madman Fulton as he shoots Eddie Edwards off. Eddie Edwards grabs the hair, that dreadlocked hair of Fulton. It's almost like Fulton didn't even feel that as he looks for the slam and then the back elbow. And I think Madman Fulton aligned himself with Ace Austin because it automatically puts him in the spotlight, doesn't it? I mean, Ace Austin, you talk all the time about he is a main event type player here, and now Fulton's rubbed up against Ace Austin. Oh.
That may be true, but I don't know that Madman Fulton's the kind of competitor that thinks about who he needs to align himself with. I think that he just wants to get in the ring and hurt people.
Madman Fulton truly is a monster, and now a monster with direction, courtesy of Ace Austin. There you see the former X Division champion on the outside, another one of those challengers that I mentioned in the main event of Slammiversary for the world title. Baseball slide by Eddie Edwards as he's trying to use his offense, go to work here on Madman Fulton, looking for that overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and Fulton just sits out and says, I don't think so. Look at the strength of Madman Fulton. With a belly-to-belly of his own, underhooked the arms of Eddie Edwards. Madison Rayne under the right guidance. You think Madman Fulton could be a world champion?
Maybe, but I don't think that Ace Austin is willing to let that happen right now. I think Ace Austin has his sights set on becoming world champion, and maybe he will do it with the likes of Madman Fulton in his corner.
I like the odds of Ace Austin with Madman Fulton behind him as Eddie Edwards starting to build some momentum, and he's got a big clothesline over the top rope of Fulton. Here comes Eddie Edwards for a dive, and Fulton just says, bring it on. It's a stalemate between these two as our main event continues right after. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling and our main event. Madman Fulton going one-on-one with Eddie Edwards, one of the challengers for the World Championship in 25 nights at Slammiversary. One of the other challengers on the outside of the ring, Ace Austin. Michael Elgin, Trey, and the World Champion Tessa Blanchard complete that field. Madison Rayne, any bold predictions for Slammiversary?
You know, I've been saying for weeks, months even, that Michael Elgin was going to be the next world champion, but I'm going to make a bold prediction right now and say that in 25 nights, Ace Austin is going to walk out of Slammiversary as world champion.
We'll get to that point in a second, but how impressive was that by Madman Fulton? Look at this one-hand goozle. Over the top rope goes Eddie Edwards all the way to the floor. Madman Fulton just sent Eddie Edwards crashing down. Madman Fulton, under this leadership of Ace Austin, could be unstoppable. And to that point, for what you just said, with Madman Fulton watching his back, does that also make Ace Austin unstoppable? Does that make Ace Austin the clear favorite for the World Championship at Slammiversary? Eddie Edwards might not make it to Slammiversary after this match.
Let's go.
You know, I admire he's never say no. He's up for a challenge at any point of any night, but I don't know that it's the smartest game plan at this point.
Well, Eddie Edwards is being manhandled right now by Madman Fulton. What is Fulton thinking here? Eddie Edwards. A neck breaker, innovative offense from Madman Fulton. He shares a look with Ace Austin, and Eddie Edwards is cringing inside the ring as Fulton is just stalking the former champion at this point. Think about the pedigree of Eddie Edwards, everything he's done. 5-time World Tag Team Champion. First ever foreigner to win the GHC Heavyweight Championship in Pro Wrestling Noah. And he is just being manhandled by Madman Fulton at this point. Ace Austin's got to be loving what he's seeing. You know, Madison Rayne, you made a bold prediction saying that Ace Austin becomes world champion at
Anniversary. Speaking of world champions, speaking of past world champions, when you think about what we know that's going to happen at Slammiversary, a former champion's going to show up. Who do you think it's going to be?
I have it on good authority which former world champion will show up on July 18th, but I am certainly not.
Well, the only way to find out who it's going to be is by joining us at Slammiversary live Saturday, July 18th, 25 minutes from where we sit right now. And look at that view. Look at the size of Madman Fulton. That's basically what Eddie Edwards was looking up at seconds ago. This shot right there, Eddie looking up at a monster, a colossal human being in Madman Fulton. And Eddie is being manhandled right now by Fulton.
You never want to count out Eddie Edwards. Think of...
Whoa, to your point. Reverse suplex there by Eddie Edwards. Can something going here? Can he build some momentum? Big time chops from Eddie Edwards. He's got heavy hands, folks. Fulton throws him off, and Fulton sidestepped by Eddie. Here comes Eddie Edwards. There's that never say die attitude, and Fulton crashes into the guardrail. Eddie Edwards went down hard as well. This is a main event fight, folks. Watch this dive by Eddie Edwards as he just throws himself into Fulton. They went 7, 8, 9, 10 feet back into the guardrail after Eddie Edwards took down Fulton. Does Eddie have what it takes here tonight, Madison Rayne, with Ace Austin on the outside to pick up this win, to build momentum towards Slammiversary?
Well, Eddie Edwards lives by the moniker.
Fulton is up, and he's smiling. Wow. How intense was that? And Eddie Edwards, not retreating, standing up, ducks the line. There's a chop by Eddie, and another one, and another one. Will we get the rapid-fire chops from Eddie? Madman Fulton is walking towards these. This is like a horror movie come to life for Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards has to change his game plan, and he has to do it right now if he's going to come out of this match on his feet, let alone make it to Slammiversary.
Edwards fires away with another forearm. Eddie looking for a blue thunder bomb here. He's able to connect on Madman Fulton. Not sure he got all of it, and Fulton was able to kick out at 2. How do you powerbomb someone the size of Madman Fulton and get everything behind it after the abuse Eddie has taken in this match? What a battle. Ace Austin watching intently. He knows what's at stake not only in this match, but in 25 nights at Slammiversary. Eddie Edwards looking for a double underhook, looking for the Tiger Driver. Not sure he's going to be able to connect on someone the size of Fulton. Fulton overpowers with ease. And Eddie Edwards is back down.
I was saying earlier, Josh, Eddie Edwards lives by the moniker of being Mr.
And Fulton. Then Eddie Edwards kicks out at 2. Anything is possible unless you're in there with Madman Fulton, and he just overpowers you. We'll see what Eddie Edwards still has left in the tank. As you saw, Eddie Edwards just looking for oxygen. I mean, what's it like at this point in the match when your body's taking this much abuse and you still have to keep going?
At this point, you have to be mentally strong and remind yourself that you can figure out a way to walk out victorious.
Eddie Edwards sidesteps Madman Fulton and catches an elbow. It's while you're thinking and then also getting hit in the face. Oh! Everyone's got a plan until they get hit in the face. Eddie catches Fulton with a boot there. And Eddie is not pursued. Eddie Edwards joining Fulton up on the top rope, and this is a dangerous situation for both of these men. Eddie looking for the top rope for a top run, and he connects. Eddie Edwards connected there, and that may be the move that leads Eddie Edwards to a victory here against Madman Fulton. Ace Austin up on the apron. What's this purple-haired jackal thinking? And Eddie Edwards takes out Ace Austin. It allows Fulton for the German, but Eddie lands on his feet. Fulton catches Eddie Edwards with the palm strike. Eddie right back with a forearm of his own. Eddie Edwards with a jumping kick, and Fulton is rocked. Now he's down.
Eddie Edwards has to keep this momentum going right now.
Can he connect with the Tiger Driver? Hands locked, and he got him. Eddie Edwards has Fulton down, shoulders down, and Madman Fulton powers out at 2. Madman Fulton kicks out, and Eddie Edwards can't believe it. Look at this picture perfect. Much like this, and I've said it in the past with Eddie's offense, a lot of his moves don't put him in a prime position to get chest on chest, shoulders down for a pinfall.
Knowing that, I mean, that could have made the difference if he could have locked in that pin a little bit tighter, but he didn't, and this match continues.
Eddie Edwards looking for the Boston Knee Party. It's the move that earned him the World Championship. And Madman Fulton catches him out of midair. Madman Fulton swinging through and takes down Eddie Edwards. Fulton goes into the cover. Fulton hooks the leg, and this monster has pinned Eddie Edwards.
Here is your winner, Madman Fulton.
Madman Fulton just pinned a former world champion. Madman Fulton just pinned one of the challengers for the World's Championship at Slammiversary. Led by Ace Austin, Madman Fulton takes down one. Will all challengers be left leg by Ace Austin's monster, Madman Fulton, on the doorway to Slammiversary.
I think that's Ace Austin's plan to Impact Wrestling as world champion.
A dominant force is Madman Fulton, led by Ace Austin. Are we looking at our next Impact Wrestling World Champion?